Welcome back friends once again in my another video tutorial of Anita Bioconcept, and today I will be discussing about virus vaccines. A virus is a biological preparation that contains materials that has the capacity to induce both type of adaptive immune response, means B cell mediated immune response as well as T cell mediated immune response, because both type of adaptive immune responses are very much important to show their effect against the viruses. So let's start the topic. Virus vaccine. Virus vaccines. What are vaccines? Vaccine is a biological preparation. Vaccines are biological preparation. And it is that type of biological preparation that contains materials that can induce the B cell as well as T cell mediated immunity or immune response. So it contains that type of materials that can induce immune response. What type of immune response? Adaptive immune response or acquired. Adaptive or acquired immune response, and this is of two type: B cell mediated immune response as well as T cell mediated immune response. B cell will be further on converted into plasma cells, which are also known as antibody producing cells. B cells will be converted into plasma cells, which are also known as antibody secreting cells or antibody producing cells. Okay, now I will discuss that what are the content of vaccines. What vaccine does contain? Contents of vaccine. Generally, what we see, vaccine contains an agent. Vaccine contains an agent that resemble a disease causing microorganism or pathogenic microorganism, that resemble a disease causing or pathogenic microorganism, okay, and which is often made from the inactivated or killed form of the microbes, which are often made from weakened or killed form of the microbe. Sometimes it's toxins, microbes, sometimes it's toxins, and sometimes one of its surface proteins are used. Surface proteins are also used. Okay, now we will see that what is the purpose of vaccine preparation, why vaccines are prepared, what is the main purpose, what is the target. Okay, so the main purpose of vaccine preparation is to induce long-term immune response, long-term immunity or immune response against viruses, because here I am talking about the virus vaccine, okay, against viruses. Now the question arises, how this long term immune response is being induced. How? Okay, so for the establishment of this long term immune response, there is a requirement. So let's discuss about that requirement. What is that requirement? Okay, for the establishment of this long term immune response, there is a requirement, and that requirement is the establishment of, by the establishment of long term immunological memory, long term immunological memory. Okay, so by the help of this long term immunological memory, okay, we are talking that how this long term immunological memory will be developed, and this is the main theme of the induction of immune response. So that will be triggered. Okay, long term immunological memory should be triggered so that to counteract the activity of that viruses in the future, or repeated infections of the viruses are counteracted by the development of this immunological memory. Okay, now for the establishment of, for the induction of this long term immunological memory, vaccines should induce a vigorous immune response. When the vaccines will induce vigorous immune response, then only the long term immunological memory is going to be established. So what is the condition here? The viruses or the vaccines should induce long or vigorous immune response. And how this is going to be possible? How the viruses will induce vigorous immune response? This is possible only when the virus materials are, highly immunogenic in nature, highly immunogenic in nature. Immunogenic means the capacity to induce the immune response, immunogenic. Okay, so this is only possible when virus materials are highly immunogenic. Then what they will do? They will cause, or they will induce vigorous immune response, which is responsible for the induction of or providing long term immunological memory. Okay, so this is the basic principle. Now I will give you some of the examples. Okay, so come to the various types of, here, various types of virus vaccines. Here I am talking about the virus vaccines, types of vaccines for viruses. So there are various types of virus vaccines. Okay, so the first one is live attenuated virus vaccine. This is the first. Second one is DNA vaccine. Okay. Third one is synthetic peptide vaccine, and the fourth one is virus like particles vaccine. Okay. This is the fourth one. Okay. The fifth one is live recombinant viral vaccine, and the sixth one is virion subunit vaccine, and the seventh one is inactivated viral vaccine, inactivated or killed virus vaccine. Okay, so these are 7 types of virus vaccines. So let's discuss one by one. So what is the first category? What is the first type here? Live attenuated. What does it mean? Live attenuated. This type of vaccine contains a mutant strain of viruses. This type of vaccines contain a mutant strain of viruses. Okay, and this mutant strain of viruses are derived from a virulent strain. These are derived from a wild type virulent strain. And the example of this type of vaccine is polio sabin vaccine. The example is polio vaccine, polio sabin polio vaccine. Okay, now come to the second one, which is DNA vaccine. DNA vaccines. These type of vaccines are genetically engineered plasmid that contains, okay, so these DNA vaccines are genetically engineered, this type of vaccine contains genetically engineered plasmid which contains the DNA sequence which encode the antigen, which encode that type of antigen against which the immune response is required. Encode that type of antigens against which the immune response is required or is sought. So the cells can directly produce antibodies. Cells can directly produce antibodies, and so after that these antibodies forms a protective immunological response. These antibodies form or produce immunological or immune response. Okay, now the third category, now the third type is synthetic peptide. Okay, so in case of synthetic peptide vaccine, we know that antigens can have one or more than one epitopes. Okay, so in case of synthetic peptide vaccine, what happens? In this vaccine, short amino acid sequences of one or more epitopes of the antigen, epitopes of the antigens are synthesized and then used as vaccine. Are synthesized and used as vaccines. Now the fourth type is virus-like particle vaccine. Virus-like particle vaccines. Virus-like particle vaccines. Okay. So virus-like particles are structures assembled from virus proteins. Virus-like particles, virus-like particles are those type of structures assembled from virus proteins. But here the virus proteins are there. It do not involve the nucleic acid. It is not having nucleic acid. It is not having nucleic acid. Okay. And example of this type of virus-like particle vaccines are hepatitis B vaccines. Okay. And one thing more that is very, very important, that these are produced in the hepatitis B vaccines are produced in the recombinant yeast cell. Okay, about each and every type of vaccine I will be discussing in detail in my next upcoming videos. One by one I will be discussing in detail. So don't worry about that. Here I am telling you in very, very short. Okay. Now the next type is, what is fifth type? Live recombinant viral vaccine. Okay. Live recombinant viral vaccine. So in this type of live recombinant viral vaccine, a recombinant vaccinia virus is engineered. A recombinant, in this live recombinant viral vaccine, here what happens? A recombinant vaccinia virus engineered to contain the gene, a recombinant vaccinia virus, recombinant vaccinia viruses are engineered to contain the genes for the rabies virus G protein, rabies virus G protein. Okay, and what happens after that? These type of vaccines has been used to vaccinate the wild mammals. These live recombinant viral vaccines are used to vaccinate the wild mammals against the rabies disease. Okay, and the example of this type of vaccine is rabies vaccine. Vaccines for rabies vaccine. Okay. Now the next type is virion subunit vaccine. What does it mean? Virion subunit vaccine. It contains purified component of vaccines. Virion subunit vaccine does contain purified component of viruses, not vaccine, purified component of viruses or virions. For example, influenza. This type of virion subunit vaccines, example of virion subunit vaccines are influenza vaccine. Influenza vaccines, and it contains, I have told you, it contains purified component of virions. Okay, so this is virion subunit vaccines. Now the last one is inactivated or killed virus vaccine. Okay, inactivated or killed virus vaccine. So in case of inactivated or killed virus vaccines, these are made by the mass production of virulent viruses. What is the case here? These are produced, actually here not this space, this is 7 type. This type of inactivated or killed virus, okay, I am writing here. This type of inactivated or killed virus vaccines are made by the mass production of virulent viruses, and then after inactivating the infectivity, how infectivity is inactivated? By the treatment of chemicals such as formaldehyde, and the example of this type of vaccine is polio vaccine. So with this, thank you all. I have discussed today virus vaccines and their types. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you.